We all know very well how powerful Israel is. Because of being so powerful, there are many countries which do not allow Israelis to enter their country. The reason for this is lack of understanding and diplomacy within the country, because of which there are many countries which consider Israel as their enemy and do not allow them to enter their country. So today in this video, we are going to tell you about 10 such countries which do not allow Israel to come to their country. So the video is going to be very informative. Definitely watch it till the end. And also give a like to the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's get started. Number 1. Iran. This country does not allow Israeli people to enter its country. Because after the Islamic Revolution of 1979, this country considers Israel as its biggest enemy. Iran's foreign policy is against Israel, and Iran supports the Philippines and other countries which are against Israel. Iran believes that if Israeli people come to Iran, then there can be terrorism, due to which the Iranian government has imposed sanctions on Israel. Number 2. Iraq. Iraq has never recognized Israel, and the two countries have a history of hostilities. Iraq was involved in multiple wars against Israel, including the 1948 Arab-Israeli War and the Gulf War in the early 1990s. Given Iraq's stance on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, Israeli nationals are banned from entering the country. Additionally, Iraq has laws that prohibit dealings with Israeli entities, making travel by Israeli passport holders impossible. Number 3. Syria. Syria has been in a state of war with Israel since 1948 and does not recognize Israel. It considers Israel an occupying force, especially regarding the Golan Heights, which Israel captured from Syria during the Six-Day War in 1967. Syria and Israel have no peace treaty, and Israeli nationals face strict entry bans as a result of this ongoing political and territorial conflict. Number 4. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has never officially recognized Israel, although informal relations and security cooperation have occurred in recent years. Saudi Arabia has historically supported the Palestinian cause and advocates for the creation of a Palestinian state. Saudi laws prohibit Israeli passport holders from entering the country, except under specific circumstances, such as religious pilgrimages, Hajj. Number 5. Lebanon. Lebanon does not recognize Israel and has been a vocal opponent of Israeli policies, particularly regarding Palestinian rights. Lebanese law explicitly bans entry for Israeli nationals. This ban is rooted in Lebanon's political stance against Israel, particularly in relation to its support for Palestinian rights and its opposition to Israel's occupation of Palestinian territories. Number 6. Kuwait. Kuwait does not recognize Israel and has been an opponent of Israeli policies in the Middle East, especially regarding Palestine. While Kuwait has not been involved in direct military conflicts with Israel, it maintains a firm stance against recognizing Israel. Kuwaiti law prohibits entry for Israeli passport holders, and the country generally discourages any diplomatic, trade, or business relations with Israel. Number 7. Pakistan. Pakistan does not recognize Israel and has historically supported the Palestinian cause. Pakistan is an active member of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, which advocates for Palestinian rights. Given Pakistan's political and ideological alignment with the Arab world, it enforces a ban on Israeli nationals, and entry is generally not permitted unless under specific diplomatic or international agreements. Number 8. Afghanistan. Afghanistan does not recognize Israel, and its foreign policy has been heavily influenced by Islamic principles and support for Palestinian causes. Afghanistan has maintained its opposition to Israel, and thus Israeli nationals are not allowed to enter the country. This restriction reflects Afghanistan's broader political and ideological stance in support of Palestine. Number 9. Yemen. Yemen, like most other Middle Eastern countries, does not recognize Israel. Yemen's government has historically supported Palestinian resistance against Israeli policies. As a result, Israeli nationals face strict entry restrictions, and travel to Yemen is prohibited. Number 10. Libya. Libya, under the leadership of Muammar Gaddafi, was a staunch critic of Israel and supported several Palestinian groups fighting against Israel. Although Gaddafi's regime has ended, Libya continues to maintain a hostile stance toward Israel. Libyan laws explicitly forbid Israelis from entering the country, and this policy remains in place even after Gaddafi's fall.